Hey, welcome to this other episode of the Bobby Experience. I've been quiet on this channel ever since this pandemic with COVID-19. I don't think there's anything I could really share that I'm sure all of you have already known from just following the news. But I thought I would just share my thoughts and thus far and what I've been doing lately. I've been having plenty of customer service work and you know, doing that work from home here. Business has picked up two new clients. One of my clients is not really that active because of their theme parks closing, so I'm not really taking any calls with them. But that's something on the plus side. I got some good steady work, so my income is increasing, and I can't say that for a lot of other people out there. We have record breaking unemployment right now, and seems like we're going through another depression. And I really hope things turn around. People that have small businesses are are struggling to stay afloat. Some out there have like closed permanently because of this virus. And yeah, medical staff, nurses, doctors are just overwhelmed, and uh, just found out looking at the news on my social media feed that a doctor in Manhattan committed suicide. And to think that someone can be so overwhelmed with what's going on right now, like been working on the front lines, that she would commit suicide. That's devastating. That's tragic. So I give so much props and admiration towards first responders and people in the health field, especially now, and their jobs can be stressful as it is, but with this pandemic, it's I'd say exponentially more difficult and just emotionally draining. Having to just put out fires in the ER room with people being unable to breathe and ending up on ventilators. So where I'm at right now in the Chicagoland area, the stay-at-home order has extended until the end of May, and I think that's reasonable. But at the same time, with some other places, uh, also it's putting a big strain on uh, our economy. And uh, when it comes to the people that are protesting in some states, to be able to be back to work and bring the economy back, and to to end the whole social distancing, I can see where they're coming from, because but my perspective and opinion on it is that I think the fear more of how things are going to be affect them financially versus their health. I think then again, I haven't sat down and spoke to any of these people who've protested, but I, from what I've gathered, it seems like they underestimate how. And I'm not saying that it's all of them, but I think that they underestimate what this virus can do, uh, how many people it can affect and spread. And there's even some of them that I've seen that I can't believe that they think this is a hoax. I don't know how anyone could think this is a hoax, with knowing that there's these hospitals that are overrun, and like I mentioned before, the medical staff that are just overwhelmed. And I don't know how some people could think that everything and anything can just be a conspiracy theory, but that's them. Well, I hope all of you are doing well out there. I'm gonna work to still put out some steady content of videos. I didn't put out a video for the entire last month, and especially for those of you who support me on Patreon. I definitely want to be able to put out content, especially that exclusive content for some of you guys. But like I said before, I hope you guys are doing well, making the most out of this. With these challenging times that we're having right now. But we got to lower the curve. We got to do what we need to do. Put on our masks. Keep 6 feet away from each other. Well, it's Bobby from the Bobby Experience, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.